2022 Volkswagen Atlas SUV. The 2022 Volkswagen Atlas is a midsize three-row crossover SUV and is the largest model currently available in VW's lineup. The Tennessee-built Atlas offers plenty of space, a nice balance of ride comfort and road feel, and easy-to-use tech features. Volkswagen has updated the Atlas a handful of times since its debut in 2018 with revised styling, additional features and new tech. For 2022, the Atlas drops its base trim level as well as adding more standard features to the remaining trims. The three-row midsize SUV class is crowded and competitive. Some of Edmund's favorites include the Kia Telluride, Hyundai Palisade, Honda Pilot and Mazda CX-5. You could also look at the stylish Atlas Cross Sport if you like the Atlas but don't need the third row. But overall there's a lot here to like. Check out our test team's expert rating to learn more about the Atlas hits and misses. The Atlas is a roomy and comfortable three-row SUV. An easy-to-use infotainment system and helpful driver aids are also part of the appeal. Subpar acceleration from both of the Atlas available engines is a drawback, but overall this is a compelling choice for a family-friendly SUV. Neither Atlas engine is all that great. The optional V6 engine delivers decent acceleration off the line but runs out of oomph when the Atlas is merging at speed, even with an empty cabin. Our V6-equipped Atlas test vehicle needed 8.5 seconds to cover 0 to 60 miles per hour, which is slower than many rival three-row SUVs. We also tested the base four-cylinder. Surprisingly, that Atlas was quicker, with 0 to 60 miles per hour coming up in 8.1 seconds. Otherwise, the Atlas is pleasant to wheel around considering its size. It's composed and stable when going around turns, and the smooth brakes and transmission shifting make this an easy SUV to drive every day. The Atlas front seats lack some adjustability, and the bottom cushions feel a little flat and long, which might be uncomfortable for short drivers. Both back rows recline, and the second row slides and has a slightly firmer middle seat. The Atlas has a settled ride quality. The suspension absorbs most bumps and road undulations without getting overly floaty. There's some road noise, and the large mirrors generate noticeable wind noise at highway speeds, but it's nothing the audio system can't conceal. The Atlas climate system is strong and has plenty of heating and cooling capacity. There's plenty of room in all directions up front, and the second row is wide enough for 3 adults across. Also, the third row fits adults 6 feet or shorter with surprisingly little effect on comfort. The Atlas also gets high marks for its clever sliding second-row seat, with good rear visibility to boot. It does take some time to become familiar with the Atlas available digital gauge cluster, but once you're accustomed to it, functionality is wide-ranging. One downside to the touchscreen infotainment system interface is having to look at what you're pressing, which takes attention away from driving. The Atlas boasts a strong assortment of technology features. The infotainment system includes Apple CarPlay and Android Auto smartphone capability. The base stereo has pretty good quality, and the optional 12-speaker system on top models boasts impressive sound quality. Voice control is improved over previous versions of the Atlas but remains restricted to pretty basic commands. A number of driver aids also come standard, and adaptive cruise control handles transitions and maintains gaps well for such a large vehicle. We also like the subtle lane keeping assist. The rear-view camera is crisp and provides several viewing options. The Atlas dominates the midsize SUV competition with 20.6 cubic feet of space behind the third row and a maximum capacity of 96.8 cubic feet. The flexibility of the manual folding flat seats is great, and our test SUV also had a hands-free tailgate. The Atlas offers a good amount of storage space for small items, but there are no obvious storage cubbies for items such as sunglasses or sectioned compartments in the center armrest bin. The second row packs plenty of space, and there shouldn't be any issues fitting a rear-facing car seat there. The second row is also designed to tilt and slide with a seat installed. The four-cylinder engine is less thirsty than the optional V6. The EPA estimate is 22 mpg combined, 20 city, 24 highway, with all-wheel drive. On our 115-mile evaluation route, our AWD-equipped test Atlas averaged 23.5 mpg, indicating the rating is accurate. But that still trails some three-row V6-equipped rivals such as the Honda Pilot and Toyota Highlander. The Atlas comes in a little pricier than most of its competition at its top trim levels. It balances that by offering plenty of safety and technology features that are effective and easy to use. What doesn't feel worth the price is the lack of horsepower, plus an abundance of hard plastic in the second and third rows. That could be okay, though, if there's a high likelihood of kids sitting in back. Volkswagen once offered great warranty coverage but has fallen behind recently. Kia and Hyundai offer the best basic warranties by far, and many other crossovers beat the Atlas in powertrain coverage. The Atlas isn't as fun to drive as a Mazda CX-9 or Honda Pilot, but buyers who don't need sporty abilities will find the Atlas pleasant enough. Our editors have mixed opinions about the Atlas styling. Some think it looks handsome, especially with the available R-Line enhancements, while others say it doesn't do enough to resemble other models in the VW lineup.